Before we jump in, let me just say this. I'm not a therapist, counselor, or any type of professional. I'm just a woman, a mother, a daughter, a friend, sharing my truth, my heart, my experiences, and my voice in hopes that somebody out there listening feels a little less alone in what they're going through. That's it. This podcast, it's humanity, it's honesty, it's connection, it's you. Hello, mi gente. It's your girl, Victoria Villalpando, and welcome back to Let's Talk About It. If this is your first time tuning in, bienvenidos, welcome. I know. It's been a minute. I want to be honest with you guys. Life has been lifing. It's been heavy, messy, loud, chaotic, even quiet, all of it. And let me say something all at once. So that's where I've been. Not because I don't love this podcast, not because the passion is gone or it's not there anymore, but because somewhere along the way, I kind of lost myself, if I'm being honest with y'all. And you know what? Sometimes we don't realize we're losing ourselves until we look around and ask, wait, what am I even doing right now? Where am I going? And who am I becoming? Well, that's exactly where I've been. And honestly, I needed to take a step back to figure out what I was even feeling. There came a moment where I had to look at myself in the mirror and really ask, girl, what are you doing? Where are you going? Why do you feel so disconnected from everything you used to be so excited about? And the truth is, it wasn't that my passion disappeared. It wasn't that my purpose vanished. It wasn't that my dreams were gone. Instead, I had been carrying too much for too long. Society, culture, motherhood, finances, work, social media, life, people's opinion, and of course, my own pressure. All of it started piling up, and somewhere in the middle of all of that, honestly, I lost a part of myself. Not permanently, but enough to feel it, enough to say, girl, let me pause because something in me is shutting down. Let's talk about pressure because that thing, that weight, it will crush you if you don't take a breath. And it's not just pressure from motherhood or family or work or being a business owner or trying to be successful. It's pressure from every direction. Family telling you who they think you should become, society telling you what you should have by now, culture telling you how you should be acting, people telling you what's acceptable, and then there's the pressure you put on yourself. And I don't even like the word expectations sometimes because, let's be honest, once you start putting heavy expectations on yourself or anybody else, you're already setting everybody up for failure and disappointment. Not because you or they aren't capable, but because life isn't perfect. People aren't perfect. Let's be real with one another. Nothing ever goes exactly the way you plan. So now, I don't force things. I don't expect people to be anything but who they are. I don't expect myself to move perfectly through life. I let things unfold naturally. I let God reveal what He needs to reveal. I let people show me who they really are, and I let myself grow at the pace that feels right for me. Sometimes slow growth is the most sacred growth, and I need you to give yourself grace every time you open any of these apps and start comparing yourself to what you see or hear. Let me talk about something that's been a lifelong battle. I'm in this weird space of identity. Mi cultura, my in between, my fire, mi pasión. Because growing up Chicana, born and raised in the United States, but raised by a Mexican mother, you're always in this weird, confusing middle place. My mom raised me with that Mexican backbone, that discipline, that fierceness, con corazón y compasión. She sacrificed everything she ever was so that I could have a chance at something better. And still, the Latin community will tell you you're not Mexican enough, no eres nacida en Mexico, your Spanish isn't perfect. And then the American side will tell you you're not American enough, your parents are immigrant, you don't look like us. So, where do I fit in? Where am I supposed to belong? Because showing up as myself never seemed to be enough for either side. But here's what I know now. I am the fire of my mother's sacrifices. Yo soy el corazón of my ancestors. I am the bridge between two worlds. Maybe my Spanish has an accent. Heck, maybe my English does too. But my fire, my soul, mi corazón, eso es 100% mexicana con un orgullo al 100% chicana. Mexicans don't just have culture. We are culture. It's in the way we hug with our whole body, the way we cry from the stomach, the way we laugh loud, the way we show up, the way we survive, the way we protect our familia no matter what. I honor that. I carry that. I am that. And even if I sit in the middle, even if I don't fit in anywhere fully, I belong everywhere God puts me. And I belong to myself, me. And guess what? That's finally enough for me. Let's talk about being a mother because that pressure hits different. Being a mom is the biggest blessing God has ever given me, but it's also the greatest responsibility. And sometimes when I slow down, when I take a step back, when I pause, my kids are quick to say, "Mom, what happened? You're doing so good. You're just going to throw everything away that you worked so hard for." But they don't always understand that sometimes I need to take a step back because I'm exhausted, because I'm overwhelmed, because I'm poured out, because I'm losing myself, because I've had to carry the weight of responsibility at such a young age. And then my middle son choosing to live full time with his dad. Oof. That one broke me in ways I didn't even know how to process. And I respect him. I honor his decision. He deserves peace and structure. But losing the daily presence of your child after raising him since birth, that type of loss changes you. It shifts your identity. It shakes you. It forces you to face parts of yourself you didn't even know you were hurting. And still, I carry him in everything I do. All three of them, actually. My boys, they truly are my purpose. I know, right? How cliche. They are my anchor. They are my constant reminder. They are the reason why I know everything is possible in this world. And of course, God, because He's my Lord and Savior. And if it wasn't for Him, I don't know where I would be. I'm sharing all of this with y'all because someone out there listening needs to hear they're not the only ones who get lost. You're not the only one who gets discouraged. You're not the only one who shuts down, gets angry, frustrated, or even just in a place where you don't even know what you're doing. You're not the only one who feels like you're carrying too much. You're not the only one who doesn't know where they belong. And you're not the only one who gets tired. You could be rich and miserable. You could be poor and peaceful. It all depends on the heart. But the truth is, we break too. We fall too. We lose ourselves too. And losing yourself isn't always the ending. Sometimes it's the beginning because you're losing parts of you that were never meant to stay. Before we close, I want you to sit with these. Where have you lost yourself and why? What pressure are you carrying that was never yours to begin with? Are you forcing expectations onto yourself that are breaking you? In what ways have you been trying to fit into spaces that were never meant for you? What part of you needs rest, not discipline? What part of your identity needs to be reclaimed on your terms? Thank you for being here with me today, for letting me speak freely, for letting me be real, raw, messy, chaotic, and emotional human, just me. And wherever you are in your life right now, please remember your story is sacred, your voice matters, and even if your voice shakes, especially when it shakes, speak anyways. That's exactly when you need to speak the most. I love you. Thank you for listening, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.